Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. I am Lynn, your new favorite dream catcher, and we are going to do an energy check on what Spirit wants you to work on. And we're going to keep it real straightforward, a really quick read. Get this over with, okay? Spirit, give us a card that collective needs to work on. Whoa. Let's do that. One card, please. Just one. That's too many. We'll just take that one. Okay. It says, I have the courage to face my inner truth. Looking inward at your feelings, choices, or longing can feel daunting, but you are strong enough to face what you discover. Take some time to consider any questions or topics you might be avoiding. What keeps you from exploring them? Who or what might support you with this self-exploration? What is one way you can step closer to something that calls to you? I can tell you right now, Spirit will support you without question in this journey of self-discovery, taking your beliefs or your spiritual practices to another level, asking Spirit what it is that you need to do in order to achieve that. Discover the truth and let it sink into the depths of all that came before and all that will come after. Discover the truth and let it sink into depth of all that came before and all that will come after. Anything else, Spirit? Reach into your subconscious, pull from the source, and weave magic with intentions, and the answers will unfold. Take some time to consider any questions or topics you might be avoiding. What keeps you from exploring them? What is one way you can step closer to something that calls to you? Reach into your subconscious, pull from the source, and weave magic with intentions, and the answer will unfold. Look at that. Confirmation. Devour the truth and let it sink in. Does that not make sense? That makes sense to me. Anything else, Spirit? equinox. Nothing is whole without the acceptance and acknowledgement of it all. So once you dig deep into the answers that you get, you won't accept the truth if you're afraid of it, right? But if you take the fear out and embrace one question at a time, ask Spirit to reveal the truth about something, whatever it is that's on your mind, truth about yourself, something that you need to learn. Be careful for when you ask for wisdom, because when you ask for wisdom, you got to go through some ish in order to get that wisdom. So ask for truth and clarity. If you're not ready to go through some more, trifling things in life, ask for truth and clarity. Don't ask for wisdom, okay? That's just a little tip when you're talking to your ancestors or whoever you believe in. So accept it, the truth, acknowledge it, then ask Spirit, what are the next steps that you need to take? In this situation, whatever it is that you're asking Spirit. Any advice, Spirit? I get the energy that someone is tired of the same old same thing in their life and they're ready for change. I also am picking up that someone is questioning their beliefs, their religion, their practices, the things that they believe in. The Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. Basically, the mystery is putting in the work. Instead of thinking about it, obsessing over it, do the work that coincides with this change that you want, these questions that you have. You got to put in the work. Anything that the collective needs to watch out for. And this came out: self-improvement, glow up, finding confidence, personal transformation, better than ever. See, you will automatically have a glow up because something in here that you're afraid of is going to motivate you. It's going to put the fire under your butt to get it done. And that achievement, that accomplishment that you feel is going to be a game changer for you. Anything else, Spirit? Money moves, two-faced, ascension. So you need to watch out for a two-faced individual who wants to block your ascension and block your money moves. They probably would want to steal from you somehow. Some people will just sit next to you while you're doing things and ask a question like, can I use your phone? And next thing you know, they're over here messing around on your bank account, trying to tap in and get your bank information or your Cash App information. Have you send money to them on your Cash App, and you won't even think to check or look. You won't even know it's happening because you're not concerned about your Cash App. So, collective, whoever you are, I think the answer is don't let anyone use your phone. You're going to hurt some feelings, okay? Right now is not the time, okay? So watch out. This did come out like that. So I feel like if you know who this individual is, that's who you need to stay away from. If you don't, then this is the question that you need to ask Source along with the other questions you have. You need Source to show you this two-faced individual. As you go through this seeking, self-improvement, this self-discovery, whatever it is that you have, it's okay to question God for clarity, for understanding. You need to know, right? So that you can make the best decision possible for yourself. You need to know, and it's okay. I do it all the time. I need clarity. I don't want to assume anything and everything, right? So this discovery you go through is going to put you in an ascension. And you can handle it. Patience, right? The mystery of your questions will be revealed. The answers will come. Nothing is whole without the acceptance and acknowledgement of all. You got to acknowledge it, okay? Don't be afraid of it. It's going to save you from a whole lot of drama. So we have 38, 3, and 10. And we're going to see what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. What numbers do you want Spirit to pay attention to? We have 2. I just heard duality. You're going to be dealing with duality, letter K. I just heard 33 is for ascension. Any other number, Spirit? The letter J. That came out in the last reading, I think. Letter K and letter J. J again. J, 6, 10. You got 2 10s here. So you're going to go through some type of completion. Close one chapter, open a new one. Once you realize who this two-faced person is. You have the initials or the name of a street, a license plate, 2 J's and 1 K. You have the numbers 2 and 6. Duality and rebirth is what I heard Spirit say. 2 3s right here. 8, the manifestation and the skills you gain from really digging in to the questions that you have for Source. It's going to lead you down the path of protecting your finances and some type of financial reward. Some type of strategic planning. Okay? This is your starting point. So you won't know what those things are until you do the work. Okay? You gotta do the work and be patient. Okay? Thanks for watching. That is it. Namaste. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.